This courtroom session opens with intensity, a DWI case where a simple night out ends in chaos. A woman leaves Hooters after a few drinks, only to rear-end a patrol vehicle, trapping an officer inside. What unfolds next is not just a legal battle, but a harsh lesson in responsibility, accountability, and how one bad choice can change multiple lives in seconds.
Good morning, Ms. Cintron.
Good morning, Judge.
Ma'am, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor. On February 19th, 2025, at approximately 10:24 p.m., officers were dispatched regarding a patrol vehicle that was rear-ended by another vehicle. The patrol unit had heavy damage, leaving the patrol unit disabled. The impact of the defendant's car crashing into the patrol unit caused the unit to be pushed forward and crash into the car that the officer had pulled over on the side of the road for a traffic stop, causing heavy damage to that vehicle as well. The officer was trapped inside his vehicle and had to break the driver's side
I read about this.
window
Yeah.
to exit. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The officer then made contact with the defendant, who was the driver, and helped her out of her motor vehicle. The defendant advised she was coming from Hooters and had consumed one alcoholic beverage, namely a Blue Moon, before the crash happened. Another officer made contact with the on-duty manager at Hooters, who advised that the defendant arrived around 5 p.m. and left around 10 p.m., provided the defendant's bill listing one Blue Moon and one fireball shot. SMSTs were conducted. It was a 6 out of 6 on the HGN, but the walk and turn and the one leg stand were refused. The DIC was read and the defendant refused both breath and blood. A blood warrant was signed. There is an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on the same transaction
Is that
because of the car accident.
because of the car accident?
So may I add a little bit to that, Judge?
Sorry?
May I add something to that, Judge? Judge, she was at the Hooters. There was some people there trying to get.
The defense steps in, painting a picture of confusion rather than recklessness, arguing that the officer's car was parked too close to a freeway entrance. But despite that plea, the reality remains: alcohol, a crash, and an injured officer. The judge listens but holds firm. Tonight's mistakes still have consequences. It's a balance of empathy and enforcement that defines courtroom justice.
Some real estate business going. She's a real estate agent. And as she's coming, she left and she's getting onto the freeway. She goes by there all the time. And she's entering the freeway, Highway 59 going north. She was entering and the police officer had stopped someone right there. I mean, it's right at the entrance. And I'm arguing upstairs that the police officer maybe should have moved up a little further up, not right at the entrance. She's trying to get in. She's looking to her left, the incoming traffic, and she hit the police officer on the right side. It wasn't like it was just, she got him from the right side of her vehicle. But, you know, it is what it is, Judge. I'm dealing with it upstairs, but.
I'm happy to entertain that in a suppression if you want. But right now, this is just probable cause, and I have to give them time to, craft arguments for them. So,
I'm not arguing the DWI judge. I don't even know what the blood test is right now.
we'll wait. Right.
We'll wait. But I'm
So-
upstairs. I don't want it to sound so bad to her because there was some contribution of some kind of negligence.
Again,
And I'm
I
gonna
understand.
thank you, Judge. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, of course. So, have you run a license?
We have, it's eligible.
Okay, Ms. Cintron, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Can you run her, see if she has any prior DWIs, please? And Stacy, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, your bond will be revoked. You will go into jail. And that's it. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. If you do not have either, you may not drive, and that is a part of your bond condition as well. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
She doesn't have any history.
Okay, so because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with Mr. Cervantes, and he will tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me that you've gone AWOL, that he can't get a hold of you, likewise, I will, revoke your bond. Just stay out of trouble. Don't use, and especially don't pick up any new cases. Keep my community safe. That's all I'm asking. Do you understand?
I understand, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna have you sign a release. So Victoria will get with Felicia for your bond conditions, and after that, you guys are free to go.
I have one other thing, Judge. I don't know what the court can do about it. They've impounded her car at the towing place, and she has her laptop that she has all her contracts, her real estate business. She has, software for contracts, deeds of trust, and after
State, would you be opposed to getting laptop and things of that nature?
They won't let her get it. And she had a
File a
person.
motion to return.
I'll do that.
File it. I'll entertain it.
Very well. I'll do that. I'll have something on
Yeah,
you.
just, give a copy to state so that they can see it. With whether they have any opposition or not, we'll have a hearing and then,
Very well.
sooner you do it. Right?
We'll get it done, Judge.
I'd like to be very.
Yeah, well, of course. Right. So just serve everyone and then,
Very well. Thank you, Judge.
all right, please.
Right this way.
You just seem to be out like us. But I mean, who's not telling anybody, not doing anything. I mean, you started reporting, but you didn't do the interview, you didn't start community service, you didn't.
Well, like I couldn't meet one of my visitors tried to reschedule. She's gonna be on your Wi-Fi.
All right, look, he doesn't like excuses.
Okay.
All right, tell him that you moved with your father
Anything?
in Corpus.
Computer is going slow, Your Honor, trying to pull it now. I can see that I have a license or license.
Excuse.
Okay, so Mr. Butler, there's a couple things that I'd like to do prior to acquiescing to you. The first thing that I would like to do is have her get her license back. She still, after, 10 years, still doesn't have a Texas driver license. And I don't want her out on the road.
The judge's tone shifts from stern to instructive. Instead of throwing the book, he prescribes something deeper, education. He orders a DWI awareness course, emphasizing that real change doesn't come from punishment alone. Every single day, he says, someone dies from a DWI in this county. This isn't just law, it's a warning echoing through every courtroom in
Out
Texas.
on the road if she's potentially driving without a license. State is saying that her license is not eligible, right?
And how's that run her NCIC, Your Honor? No new law violations.
No new law violations. Okay, great. So the only other thing that I would like is maybe a DWI education class, because that's the idea, that we learn so that there are no new offenses in the future. And then I'm happy to acquiesce with you.
Okay.
But
I will get a hold of DPS and find out. I don't know if her license is not eligible. I don't know if it's just because of the case or if there's like unpaid traffic. I don't know.
I will give you time, Mr. Butler. I mean, we
Okay.
were already at 3,200. What's another,
And
30 to 60 days to, I don't care.
License. I didn't take a class and pay a fine. That's what it says.
Okay.
The time doesn't matter to me at this point. Results are what matter.
Okay.
The only thing I would like is to get her back on the road legally. So car insurance in your name, a valid license, and that we have you learn something where you take a DWI education class, and then everybody's happy.
I'll go
But the
over.
idea is that you learn.
Yes, sir.
Because, watch the news. Every single day, someone dies from a DWI in our county. Every single day.
Sir.
It's got to stop. And the way it does is with education.
And I'll go.
So why don't we set it, I trust you, you're tip top. So why don't we set it 30 days to give you time to start looking into it? And then just keep us in the loop.
I'll do it, Judge.
we'll hold over the name of the.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Right this way.
Martinell, I am awarding you as a condition of your bond while you're on bond in this court.
Moments later, another case reminds us that justice doesn't wait for anyone. A young man faces bond revocation after failing drug tests again. You can feel the disappointment in the judge's voice. He's seen this story too many times. Promises made, promises broken. Still, he gives one last shot, a confirmatory test, a chance to prove he's clean. Will he take it?
Not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You will be randomly tested. I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you because I want at least one test that's negative. If I find that you're using alcohol or illegal drugs, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you do not have a valid Texas driver license, you will now also be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. You cannot justify getting into a car for any reason.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
I do. That's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us that you're not gonna drive. I will get you to Felicia where you'll sign your bond conditions, and then you guys are free to go. Okay, thanks, Jeff. Okay.
We already got a court date for 30 days. But I do.
Is mom's here?
Mom's here.
Hi, Mom. Not happy. I told you, I don't want you using. And it's now, as of 2:20, which is 7 days ago, we have another positive test. What was the day that he was ordered not to use?
December 31st, I believe, Judge.
When, we'll say it again?
December 31st.
I can give you the benefit of the doubt and send him right now. But you're ordered to come back right now. I'll send you right now just to get a benefit of the doubt. Confirmatory test now.
He did smoke about 3 weeks ago, Judge.
Then I'm
He'll probably
going to
test.
send you now,
Okay.
but we'll see. Take a seat for me. I'm going to send you right now. You have to come back. Here, let me give this back to you, please. Good morning, Mr. Harris. Good morning. Sir, you're charged with the offense of failure to identify oneself to a peace officer. You were facing 180 days in jail with credit for you're facing 180 days in jail, and it looks like you've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 180 days in jail with credit for the 80 that you have served. Does this take care of the case upstairs?
Yes, Your Honor, I've emailed the felony prosecutor and his attorney, and it's part of the plea is that they'll dismiss.
Case upstairs?
Yes.
Okay, you need to understand that that's an extremely, that's just a great deal. And I'm going to tell you now, probably not many times in life, something like that's going to happen. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anytime you avoid a felony, it's a win. But if it continues, you give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, you need to also understand that they can use this to enhance your punishment. From now on, you will be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You still want to go through with all this?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense? Are you guilty or not? I'll find you guilty, send you to the agreement. I'm going to roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you, Mr. Harris. Okay, thank you, Mr. Harris.
Make sure they dismiss him.
Just abandon.
Jonathan Payton. He is back home with his mom and back in high school at Sterling.
Wonderful. That's the way to go.
Yes.
Is mom here?
What's that?
Mom here?
Is your mom here?
No, she's at work, but my uncle's here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're actually. You were very lucky to get out of jail with the type of charges that you have now, Mr. Payton. And I'm going to tell you now, I will do everything in my power to protect the public at all costs. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You have two very, very serious charges. Do you know what bond conditions they put up there, Mr. Bradford?
I don't believe they've added the bond conditions yet because he just bonded out last night.
They didn't.
What's the name again?
For Payton.
Payton?
Yeah.
Yes.
One second.
Dude, you have but one life. When you start racking up convictions, what do you think happens? It's hard enough as it is a young black man in society now. When you start racking convictions, it only makes life more difficult, man. Really. So are there co-defendants in the ag robs upstairs? State, Are there co-defendants in the cases upstairs?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Are two different co-defendants.
Mr. Payton, this is what we're going to do. I'm now going to put an ankle monitor on you, and I don't want you out in the middle of the night. You are ordered to stay in school, and you're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you. If I find that you're smoking weed, it's not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to test you in 3 to 4 weeks. If I find that you test positive, it's just not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
You need to get into school, stay in school. So likewise, I'm bringing you back in 3 weeks, and I want to see that you've actually enrolled into high school.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you actively enrolled now?
No, sir.
Then that's got to happen
Yes, sir.
today. No weapons. Curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. So Felicia,
Yes,
no
sir.
weapons, GPS monitor, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. No alcohol, no drugs. We'll reset them for 3 weeks to see that everything is got done. And I'm going to test you.
Yes, sir.
Do not use. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You must also stay in contact with your lawyer. If I find that there are any issues, I'm telling you, I'm going to protect my community at all costs.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor.
Does he live with you? He lives with mom?
It is with his mom.
Mom? Okay, so any issues, just let me know. I want to try to keep him on the straight arrows as much as I can, you know? I will try to do everything in my power. Make good decisions. When you hang with dogs, you get fleas. So don't hang around the wrong people because all they're going to do is bring you down. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck, Mr. Payton. See you in 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.